What's up, guys? It's Phantom Zed here, or One Hit Your Zed, which is my summoner name, whichever you guys want to call me. Bringing you a 10 subscriber special, and I know that's not too many subscribers, but it means a lot to me that I even have one subscriber. I'm pretty passionate about this game. I really enjoy doing this, and to hear that you guys are enjoying this, and to know that you guys are learning something and just enjoying the content, honestly, just makes me really happy. But today I wanted to do a little special video. So I have a Echo game where I popped off. Echo's a new champ that I just picked up this season, and I've actually gotten pretty good with them, but you'll see. So here it was Echo versus Lux, and normally I don't ever struggle with Lux. Most Luxes like to stay back, especially at low elo. You can you can harass them pretty well. But with Echo level 1, you just want to like throw out your Q, get a little harass. If you can get the 2 procs, try to go for that. Most of the time you can't get the 3 for your passive, even though I try right here. And once you get the 3 passive, or the 3 hits on your passive, you just want to back off, because you get a little extra movement speed, and you don't really want to do too much damage after that, or you can't. So just keep farming. Once you hit level 2 is when you hit a huge power spike. And unfortunately, I noticed that I'd go right into the minions, and I was fighting in the minions, or else I probably would have gotten away there scot-free. But we still killed her anyway. And I did start off the game a little bad, I will say, but I do eventually pop off. I think I go like 27-3 or 27-5 or something. So I just keep going in. Like, that's why I think Echo's like not too difficult, because literally at some point it becomes almost brain dead once you're ahead. But he's fun. He's so fun. A trick that I like to do with Echo, and so a lot of people don't fall for this, but I just like to go behind a wall where they can't see it, and then throw your W out. And sometimes they fall for it. Sometimes if they know better, they won't fall for it. But you just can try it. Sometimes you can get a kill. Sometimes you can't. It's worth a shot. Sometimes, I mean, you just gotta angle it right too. So if you go in the bush, or just go like behind a wall and then just wait for the perfect opportunity. Definitely do that when you're going to gank, go lane 2, and you're roaming. Just like before you get into the lane, throw out your W. Try to like predict where they're going. And most of the time they're just gonna run back, so you just want to put it like maybe 5 feet back from where they're standing. That way you give them a little time to run, and they run right into it. But so yeah, at this point I'm 2-1. Echo Snowball is pretty hard, like Zed. Once he gets ahead, it's almost ridiculous how much damage he can do in like win trades early. So I noticed the Jarvan was coming in. He misses his flag and drag. So that's fine. Whenever the jungler just goes in, even if it's like a stupid thing, you kind of just want to follow him. Because I know in Korea, I mean, not NA, but in Korea, if you don't help the jungler out, sometimes they'll just troll. And in solo queue, it's kind of better to just follow along with your team almost, even if you know it's not the right call, just because that's how you got to play the game. You got to play around your team, even if, again, you know it's not the right call. So like if they want to go for Baron and you can get an inhib, try to like ping the inhib, Like, because I mean, the whole point of getting Baron is to get the inhib, or to like push, you know. A lot of people, it's crazy to me how a lot of people will just get Baron and then just not do anything with it. So I try to go for this Hecarim. He just has too much health. I get him pretty low to maybe help driving out. I really couldn't do anything because she was pushed up. All Luxes like to do that, I think, where they'll just play really passive and try not to let you snowball. And here, I see Hecarim in the bush because I just put a pink on there. I just put a ward back. And guys, if you only know you have one ward, I actually think I kill her here. So yeah, Hecarim pops Predator. I don't have enough mana, but I just have enough mana for ult, and she just happens to be right on my ult, and so I just get away with that. But yeah, guys, like I was saying with the whole ward thing, if you see the jungler gank bot, you know, ward that side, ward the right side of the river. There's no need to even ward the top side because you know he's not there. And I always like to place a control ward on the top side of the in the river with the island brush. I feel like that's like one of the best bushes to put pinks in. That or the other one down on the bot side river, vice versa. But you know, there's other couple few spots so you can go for deep wards, whatnot. But warding, I can't stress enough, is so crucial, guys. Just for climbing in general, like having vision. I mean, it's literally like a cheat code, like because you can literally see where the other person is. If the other team doesn't have vision, well, I mean, if you're playing an assassin like Echo, then I mean, it's kind of crucial. So I ping that she's missing. She tries to go for a roam bot. I don't think she gets anything here because I ping them in time and Jhin listens. Oh, maybe they do. I think I then go for a roam down there. Yeah, she might get the Jhin, but I think I get Lux right here. And I try to go for the Bard here. I think I get a lot of flashes here. I dodge Bard's Q. And I got Hecarim and Saber to flash, and I didn't have any mana to do anything, so I just ult back. Almost get the Hecarim there. He kind of just goes into my Q. If I would have gotten the third proc on him, I think I could have killed him. But sadly, I did not have blue. If I had blue there, that was a triple. Which again, if you're a jungler, I would honestly, if it's like a Xerath or a Fizz or an Azir or an Echo and they're starting to do really well in lane, please give them blue. I mean, I get it, like some junglers do need it, and which is completely fine, and a lot of the time mid laners don't really need it. But if you notice that they're starting to snowball, I'd give them blue. But I mean, like if you're a Lee Sin, Zac, you know, someone that just like doesn't really need it too much. Like Kha'Zix I can see, you know, like a couple other champs. So Lux goes for a roam here. Zyra gets out, I'm pretty sure. Jarvan goes for a flash flag and drag and misses, but they get the kill. I think I go for a roam here on GP. And guys, roaming is super important. It's how you can snowball and literally win other people's lanes for them, so you don't have to rely on them. So I just kill the GP, Hecarim. I don't ult back because I don't want to waste my ult. Hecarim. I know Hecarim can't kill me. Unfortunately, I think Hecarim stays and goes after the Zyra. And I think I noticed that right here. And I turn around. Yeah, I turn around just to see if I can get him, because I see he's pretty low. Zyra ults, so it kind of like CCs him the other way, or like makes him go the other way. Hecarim ults, and I just ignite, and I just ult back because Gangplank's right there. Even though I might have just been able to walk away, but I noticed I really don't need ulti, and Echo's ulti is only like a minute or something similar to that. So I just shoved the land. I noticed Lux is doing something over there, but she dies. Yeah, and see, other people put their control wards on the island brush as well. It's a really nice place to put it. I look for a roam bot because I see they're chasing MF. I think I still go for it. Oh no, I don't go for it because I see Hecarim. And I just back. I completely think he was going to go the other way. And then Bar was trying to be rude. I'd probably do that though too. You don't want to let the enemy back, you know, because then they can just go back to the shop and get stronger. Which, I mean, they eventually will, but if you can prolong it a couple seconds. A couple seconds makes a difference sometimes, you know. So you want to just keep farming. At this point I'm a level ahead. I think I'm about to be 2 levels ahead. Like I said, Echo snowballs insanely hard. And quickly too. It doesn't take very much. And I always like to rush Proto Belt. I think Proto Belt is such a fun item to get on him too, because with this E you can just dash a little extra. One of the combos that I guess veteran Echoes, they like to just like throw out their E and then like Q at the same time, and then the E and the Q land at the exact same time, which is a pretty nice mechanic. I would say it's one of his most difficult, I guess, in lane. Another one I like to do is, I like to, whenever you're in a pickle, I like to buy Zhonya's as like my second item on Echo, because you can W and then Zhonya's, and then that gives your W enough time to then proc, I guess, and it stuns them, and then it gives you a little window to get away. So Luxes will do that all the time. Luxes, I mean, because their ult is so short that they'll just use their ult like willy-nilly, even if they know they can't kill you. So I gotta play it a little safe. I'm being a little greedy here because I think I'm staying for an item. I think at this point I just have Proto Belt. I think I want to try to get enough for Zhonya's. Pretty sure my final build, just in case I forget, I'm pretty sure my final build here was Proto Belt into Sorcerer's Shoes. If it's like a heavy AD like a Zed or a Yasuo or a Talon or any of those guys, buy Tabbies just because you need to. And yeah, I think I die here because I was being way too greedy. I had ulti, but I was trying to like go in for a little bit of damage first, but it's just way too greedy of me. But I think that's actually one of the last times I die, if not maybe one more. Sometimes with Echo, I need to. One of my biggest flaws with Echo is the early game. I can play mid game pretty well, and late game. So I just throw it back. There's the example. Unfortunately, it was a Bard and he just went. But any other champ, besides maybe like Kane or someone that can like get through a wall, they would probably just walk back into that. But I ended up getting the GP, so. So at this point, I'm so fed. I just wait, can't go any further. I have to E right there. Miss Fortune goes in the back line, and I don't know how she got back there, but I took it. Get Proto Belt. I get 2 with Proto Belt. I stun the Hecarim, and then I get a triple. And after this, if you get something like a triple, you're in for a very fun game, because it is so fun to play Echo when you're ahead. And then I noticed Sivir was down there, and I just go and kill her. So Hecarim tries to kill Miss Fortune. Don't think he even gets her. I go for the Lux right there. I get the Lux, so I just ignite her, and then I just ult back. So I think if I didn't ult back, I would have died there, because there were 4 people around me. So I get the Bard. Jarvan goes in on the Sivir, but she flashes. Gangplank gets a huge barrel on Jhin and Miss Fortune and kill them, but I in turn kill him. And I'm trying to bait the Hecarim here, so I'm just trying to like do my little taunt. And that gets people so much. You can bait people so easily if you try to like BM, because they'll think it's something completely different. So I know the Hecarim's right there, and so I just say fuck it, I'm gonna kill him. And it's literally that easy. So I noticed they started to have a team fight. I was coming back from base. Alright, don't even think I told you my final build. I got distracted. So I think my final build was Proto Belt, Tabbies if it's like a heavy AD, but Sorcerer's Shoes if not, just because you want the extra magic pin. Zhonya's for your W and to get out of certain situations. I like to rush the stopwatch first on the Zhonya's, and then Seekers normally. Then you want to get, you can either go offensive and go Hextech, or you can go something else. I like to get just like situational items, so I might get like a Rabadon's. If I need a little extra tankiness, I might get Rallies. So at this point I'm so strong, and there you go. And I noticed if I didn't ult right there, can't decide who I want, so I Zhonya's the Hecarim ults just so he wouldn't fear me and then I'd die. Yeah, and then we just aced them. You can do, well, we can get GA because you have Zhonya's. Lich Bane, oh yeah, Lich Bane. You want to get Lich Bane as like your 4th item or your 3rd item. And when I say that, I mean boots as well. I count boots as an item. So Proto Belt, Tabbies or Sorcerer's Shoes, Zhonya's, Lich Bane, Morellonomicon, and just a situational item for your last item. Whenever you see blue up and it's this point of the game, just grab it every time. It'll be so useful, and it'll probably help you close out the game, honestly. So I noticed they're kind of grouping mid, so I'm putting pressure bot. We don't have any minions there, so I do notice that we're going in for a team fight. And kill the Hecarim. Jarvan goes in on Sivir, but she flashes. That's why I never play Jhin into Bard, because he can just do that. Go forward. Unfortunately, I don't get enough to get the gangplank. Just got out of it. Oh, I did die there too, but I kind of mistimed that a little bit. But so I cut the rest of that out. Jarvan gets away. No, he doesn't get away here, but he holds him there. I'm coming, so I think if I didn't do something here, they would have gotten Baron. They don't see my W. I just go in, get the Bard immediately, then try to get the Hecarim. But I notice Gangplank's killing everyone in the back line. Oh yeah, then I do something crazy. Kill the Sivir. Almost got the Lux. I just would have autoed it one more time. Like I said, I'm nowhere near like pro level on Echo, but I thought this was just gonna be like a fun video, you know. Let you guys kind of see like a different perspective on the other champions I play. Always trying to learn something new. So then I'm trying to end the game. I can't go for the end tier, but I make a really nice play at the end tier. This honestly was one of the best Echo plays I think I've ever made on this Sivir. But I kill the Lux, I get it down, try to ulti her, kill the Lux immediately, and then I tip my hat to the Sivir, and then I just go ham. So then I go and then I flash over so the Q hits her on the ricochet, and then it ends. But also guys, I have a Riven gameplay that I wanted to share as well. I never play Riven. I'm decent at her. I'm like Mastery 4, but I'm nowhere near Box or Adrian or any of those other Riven, high Riven players. Trying to get there with Zed, to be honest, which is the goal. But until then, I'm gonna try different things. It's always fun just to like try different champions from time to time, just because you know, you need to learn each champion's kit and like how they play, so when you play against them you know exactly what they're gonna do. So the Jax wants my help here. I just leash him. Whenever junglers start topside, I normally just give them a leash. I know some top laners don't like to do it, but it's just polite. And then they might gank your lane, which is really like, if a jungler doesn't gank my lane when I play top, it's like so boring, because I feel like with top lane, unless you're playing like someone like Renekton or someone else, like a kill lane, but if you're playing like a tank, I mean, it's just so boring to me. Unless you're like playing ranked or something where it's worth something. So I'm playing against Teemo. I picked Riven into Teemo because when he blinds you, you can just E and completely get away from all that damage. So I go in a little too hammed. I just wanted to see what I could do to him. With Riven, I'm pretty sure you want to wait until around level 3 to even try to do anything. You just want to like kind of play normally until you know you get to that level 3, and then you can go a little bit ham. Once you hit 6, you can just all in him, especially if you hit 6 before him. So I'm playing a little back. And yeah, guys, if you have any other video suggestions, just let me know in the comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. I love hearing you guys' opinions and what I can improve on and whatnot. And the fact that you've even made it this far in the video means a lot to me. So I just want to thank you. So I keep you know, just farming. Not really much I can do at this point. Like I'm like a quarter health, he's like 3/4 health, so if I all in him, he'll definitely kill me. So I just wanted to farm. I think that's literally all I wanted to do, was just farm. And it does. This part was a little boring, but the rest of it was pretty fun. It was just that I couldn't do anything, you know. Like there was nothing I could really do at this point. I was trying to just not die, because I had a feeling if I could just get through the landing phase, I could like pop off. I do have a few Riven mechanics. Took me forever to learn how to cancel this auto animation. So I think I'm almost 6 here. I think I all in them as soon as I hit 6. This game took a long time to get going because I don't think there hasn't even been a first blood yet. Most of the time, if he's a good teamo though, like he'll just keep poking you and harassing you. Just with any matchup in general, like obviously with some matchups like Wukong. I mean Wukong would have been a perfect one to play in the teamo too, because you don't really auto attack, right? You just kind of use your abilities, and once you get Duskblade, it's like you just kill him so fast. Especially if you start snowballing. I see the E right there. The E was thinking about diving me, but I'm a almost level 6 Riven. And I noticed he probably has shrooms down there. Teemo always, he'll lead you into his shrooms. Like the way that he walks, he's probably walking into his shrooms. And I don't know why Yi left right there, but I almost walked into him. So he pushes it in. Riven's honestly not that bad at farming under tower. So he was the first blood, I think. I think Kaisa got it on Jhin. Oh wait, no it wasn't. That was just the fight that was going on. That's the prelude to the first blood. I think bot lane got first blood. I was close to getting it. So I normally like to just ward that, because most of the time the other guy will try to put a ward in that bush, and I like to buy a control ward and put it in the tri-brush. So I just take an early back here. I noticed that the wave's like way back into his tower, so there's no point in using a TP if I were to even have it. I don't even think I have TP. But you never want to waste your TP like that, you know. If you notice that, if you know the waves, like, you're not going to lose too many minions, and there's no point, because then you can just save it for bot lane. So he pushes, here's the first blood, I think. Yeah, because Jax is coming in. I think they get the Scion. Yeah, Jhin gets the Scion, but I think Kai'Sa gets Nami. I don't know if they get the Jhin. Yeah, and I go for the all-in right here because I notice I can kill him. I flash because I know he has flash still, because we literally haven't done anything all lane. And so just in case he were to flash there, I would have killed him. So I mean, the only way he could have flashed was forward, because if he would have flashed into the river, he would have died, because I would have chased him. And I also, like in Teemo lanes, I can't stress enough how much Oracle Lens is like the most important thing, and pink wards, just because his shrooms do like so much damage, and they'll chunk you down. And most Teemos, if they know what they're doing, they'll put their shrooms strategically to where, like, you'll probably run into them. And if you notice that some of the parts are like cutting out, I did it on purpose because I didn't want you guys to have to sit through almost nothing. Even though I just wanted to show you guys the early game and how Riven kind of has to play in the Teemo. Again, I'm not like a Riven expert, but this is just for fun. So I would go for a gank on the Zed because my wave's not, it's like in the middle, and it wasn't his turret. Bot lane's roaming up, so I just cancel my autos, or I don't cancel my autos, I auto attack. I cancel the animation. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't say that. And I didn't even have to use my ult there, but it's better safe than sorry. So I just cut out that part because we didn't get anybody there. We just got the tower. So Sion goes in for a gank on mid. Zyra ults, gets the Teemo. Kai'Sa almost kills the Nami. She should have just committed there. She almost had the 5 stacks on her passive. I go in, I see the Teemo. I just kill him. I think we also... I think I might have gotten one of them here. I turn back. Oh, I think I did get the Nami here. Oh no, I didn't. Oh no, Jax did. Yeah, that's right. That's another thing, guys, with Riven, is that if if you can jump over the walls, like in the jungle, that's such a huge escape. And I think they try to dive us here. I was thinking about going for a like to stop the yeet so they wouldn't get the Rift Herald off. But I didn't want to risk dying because then they could have gotten 2 towers instead of 1. So he goes in right here. I stun him. Zyra Zhonya's, and I don't know why he tried to force that. So then I got Zed killed as well. Zed followed him up. And then we kill the Rift Herald before it touches the second tower, because if it hits the second tower for free, that's kind of just, it's kind of dumb. You don't want to let the Rift Herald hit your tower. So a little bit goes by. We see them doing Dragon. Jack tries to rush it. Almost gets it. I start my ult up. I go and get the Zed. I think Zed was lagged out there. And then Yee's just like chunking me. Can't really do much. And they won that team fight pretty hard, but I don't know, Yi fell off extremely hard. Yi got extremely fed off of mid and bot. I see a lot of them there. Can't really go in. Jax goes on the Nami and the Yi right there. I ulti, kill the Nami. We try to kill the Yi immediately. I try to kill the Zed, but my team backs off, so I think they're afraid of the Teemo. And then pretty sure I'm trying to like keep hidden here, so the trying to kill the Jhin, try to assassinate him. See Jax going over to fight the Zed. Zed's kind of looking to kill him. He ults the Jax, but then I stun him immediately so the Jax won't die, so Zed can't get anything off. And I save his life. So it's looking kind of grim for us right now, but luckily my team's letting me get a solo lane, so I get that solo XP. I think we're trying to run a 1-4. Where I'm just going to try to split push and the rest of them just group. But I draw enough pressure top where the Zed has to come. Ult here, I want to try to kill him, 1v1 him. So I go, I don't want him to get away, so I think I just flash here, yep, and I kill him. There's nothing better. Honestly, like, Zed versus Riven and Zed versus Yasuo is a pretty fun matchup. I think the right thing there would have been to try to wall hop over that wall right there. Even though that wall is kind of hard, so it would have been difficult for that to like happen anyway. But I think that was like my only way out. So I see Zed pushing. I have TP up. And I kind of wanted to push to get that top tower, so I just decided, well, if I can kill him, I can probably get the top tower. So, go in. Start to Yomu so he can't get away. He ults me. His ult does a lot of damage. He gets my GA. I miss my ult. I whiff my ult completely. Yeah, and see, I'm not a very good Riven, but like I said, this is just for fun, guys. This isn't like supposed to be a too much of a tip video. But yeah, I did kill the Zed there though, but he just didn't have anything to kill me with, I don't think. And then I see that the Jin's pushing. I want to try to kill the Jhin. Yi's waiting there for me. Jack's coming in from behind. Nami misses her bubble. Jack wants to go in for an all-in on all of them. Kill the Nami immediately. We kill the Yi. Kai'Sa then ults the Teemo and kills him. Jin's trying to backdoor us. Sion's trying to stop him. I don't know why he flashed and healed there. So me and Kai'Sa was gonna go back originally, but I knew Jax could kill him by himself. You know, with the Sion there as well. So I just asked Kai'Sa to come push the tower with me. I think we end up getting an inhib here, which, just in all honesty, might have saved the game because we got enough pressure so the super minions wouldn't overtake us. I think I then called for Baron. I don't think we had enough health to do it because they just buffed Baron to where, like, you can't get it as easily now. So I go up. I just happen to be in the area because the Yi and the Zed were going to go assassinate the Jax. I just happened to be in the area. I flashed just to try to help him out a little bit. I ended up killing the Yi right away. I think I popped Zed's GA with Kai'Sa. And then we killed them all there. Teemo completes his teleport for some reason. I think we ended up killing him. No, I think we just get Baron here. Yeah, we do. Sion then tries to engage on a 2v4, even though I think no, he didn't get away. He would have gotten away if Jin didn't have flash, but unless Jin had an ulti, which I think he did. So yeah, that was kind of dumb on Sion's part. So Jin's going all in. Zed then goes in for the kill to try to get the kill, but Jin gets them both. I think I try to save the game here. They start backing up. I noticed Nami's going for that one, so I just go on Nami. And I'm pretty sure I just used Hydra. I think my final build this game was Hydra, the Ravenous Hydra, into Tabbies because of the Zed. I think I did pick up a Hex Drinker, but later on, because Teemo's Shrooms started to do a lot of damage. But he was the only AP in the game, and they had a Yi and a Zed, so kind of needed Tabbies. Then I'm pretty sure I got Youmuu's, Death's Dance, Black Cleaver. Black Cleaver and Death's Dance is pretty common, pretty core on Riven, I think. It's also probably smart to get a GA as well, just because of the Zed and the Yi. Jack goes in, I follow his flash up with my flash and stun them. Everyone goes for the Zed. I ended up just taking on the Yi, and then I kill him. And I think we kill Zed here as well. Oh no, I think he ends up getting away actually. It's the blast cone there. I spot Teemo there though, so he can't do anything tricky. And yeah guys, remember, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to leave a comment saying if you enjoyed it, or if you want me to do something or improve on something, please do that. Don't forget to subscribe, please. It really helps me out. That was just a really nice team fight at the end there. really did turn around. I think it ended up being like 17-10 or something. You know, not too great. Died too many times, but like I said, I'm only like Mastery 4 on Ribbon. So Jax is staying in the back to try to defend and have the minions not overtake our base. Sion's so tanky at this point that Kai'Sa can just auto attack the towers. And I think we just end up winning, guys. But yeah, guys, that was the 2 gameplays. I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 special gameplays, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.